Alright, video number 2. Let's jump into game 3. See if we can keep winning. The goal is to win 6 of the 9 games you play. If you get up to the possibility of playing 9 games. Because at that point, the gold payout is typically going to be equal to, if not greater than, the amount you pay to enter the arena. And you're also going to get like a pack or some dust or something else with it. So the goal is to get there. Will we get there in this video? We'll take another video. We'll see what we do. But for now, we start playing. And we're on the draw again, which is nice. We don't want either of those in our opening hand. Probably not that either, but the Swamp Ooze is fine. Priests, I don't think have any weapons to speak of, so... Alright, this is fine. Depending on what he does here, we might play out the Swamp Ooze. If not, we might wait to play Feral Spirits next turn. Then we don't have any ones, which gives us the same issue. So I think we're just going to go coin, Swamp Ooze, and make him do some responding here. For 2 mana, he can play out like his own 3/2, and we'll probably just... He might just trade. We might go for him. We'll see what he does, though. We're going to trade. That thing can get out of hand and do some pretty... You know, be pretty bonkers, so... Let's see what we get, though. First, the 1/1. Yes, we're definitely going to trade. Next turn, we can go Feral Spirits. And then the turn after that, we can either Lightning Storm, or just make a totem, or draw something off the top of our deck that works. Wow, just nothing? Just nothing, huh? I mean... If he has just nothing, I'm gonna play out some power and toughness. Next turn we only have 2 mana, so if we don't rip a 2 off the top, we can just make a totem and keep the beatdowns going. We have a 1 in 3 chance of getting any of the ones, so... Oh, that's actually really good here for him. Huh. So I think I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna ping off the shield with my 1/1. Summon another one, see what we get. The healer? Yeah, sadly it doesn't work the way we want it to. And then I'll just beat him down a little bit. He'll probably hit his Guardian against one of our guys, and he has a heal ability for 2 mana, so he'll probably just heal that back up to full health, knowing we can't deal with a 3/3 with our current board. Alright, and now he's going to start making a million little 1/1s. Alright. Huh. Well, we could always just go turn 5 Ventricle Mercenary and say deal with it. I mean, that's always a fine thing to do. I mean, the issue with this card is it deals 1 damage to itself to make imps. He can just make infinite imps. So we could also Lightning Storm. But if we're going to do that, we're going to make a totem first. And then we have the possibility of wiping his board. And if we don't wipe his board, we can always finish something off with the guy. Other alternatives is just to play out the Ascension Shieldmaster. Or to hit this and then play that to kill that. And then we have out... Then we can deal with the 3/3 later after he trades it off for that. But... Let's go with... Let's go with the lightning play. We have a... Nope, we didn't get it. Alright, we'll hit that. Hopefully that'll deal 3 to that one and kill it. RNG did not help us there. But... Oh well. I was hoping the RNG would give us either that or kill that. We got neither. And that happens sometimes. Oh, great. So, he's going to keep killing that thing. Oh, and he's going to buff it? Great. Just great. I mean, we're on the back foot, but he's not really doing much with being on the front foot. He's just playing out dudes and we're killing them, so... I think the play here is just the Chillwind Yeti.
What to do?
Maybe? No, that can't be the play. Because he'll just heal this, hit with both, kill it, and then he'll have two things at 1 health, but we don't have any way of dealing damage to anything right now. Huh. I mean, you can go Mechanic and give him multiple targets to shoot at. No, he can't because we have a taunt. Okay. We'll play out the Yeti. Because if he hits this, he has to hit this with something and then hit that. Which means we'll have this still up, so we can hit one of his things to finish him off. And next turn we'll have 7 mana, so we might just drop a War Golem. Which just trumps everything that he has at the moment. What's he attacking with? Oh, okay, that. Now, do you want to go for my face, or do you want to hit the Chillwind Yeti? Hitting the Yeti? Alright, do you have something that deals a damage? Ah. Sadly, it doesn't work the way you think it does. Kind of wish we had the Lightning Storm right now, because that'd just be kind of awesome. With all this stuff being super weak, but... oh, that's actually not a bad draw. Because we can buff this, hit that, and kill it. And then he has a couple of 4/1s, and we have a 3/2. And then we can run out the Dragonwing mechanic and finish the trades off. Alright.
We must
Let's do it like that.
Sunwell.
Then we'll hit that. And then we'll play out the mechanic. No, we'll play out the Ascension Shield Master. This way he has to hit both of them into that to kill it. Unless he has like Shadow Word Pain. The one that kills the 3 power or less creatures. Otherwise, to kill it, he has to sack both of his guys. And if he doesn't, then I'll be more than happy to sack guys and stuff. Alright, that's still fine. I'm fine making trades. Alright, so he gets 2 random cards from my deck.
Do you need a blessing?
Alright, so this is suboptimal for him, I would think. Oh, when he hit exactly what he needed to there. Jerk. Alright. So I think I play this, shoot one of the 4s, and then I can run out my axe and beat something else. Alright. I think I do that. Play out the axe, use it to kill that. Hit that, and then I'll go for his head. Alright. So we have 8 mana next turn. So we can do either of these, or we can play out the Ventrico. We'll probably just drop these 2, unless we draw something good. Oh, he stole one of my axes. Okay. So he's gonna kill that off, put that to 1. Kill that off. Taking some damage in the process. I still have a 4/2, so what are you going to do about that? Play a 5/5. That's annoying, but really good thing to silence, because if you silence it, it literally does nothing. It just becomes a 0/5 that is just like derping around. I think I play out the totem and just wipe and clear the board, and just leave the totem and me with an axe charge and him with 2 axe charges. And then I can also play out, you know, stuff afterwards. So kill that, and then we'll do that. Sweet, 3/1. That's pretty good. And then we will Gnomish Inventor to make a 4/4 and draw a card.
Job's done.
Sweet, so now we can use up our last charge on this without really caring, because then we can just slam the axe, the next axe down. And now we've got some pretty good board control here.
Magic shall not save you.
Oh, and now we lost the board control we had. That's sad. And now this is completely useless because we have no way of giving it taunt. So it'll just always be sitting on the board, unless we can play another totem, in which case, you know, then we get good stuff out of it. I can't even trade both my things for that. Oh, he has another light spawn? That's annoying. That's not a bad draw. So I can make this into 4 power. And make that into 2 power. Alright. Play that out. Then we'll hit
Hey, give me a minute.
that into that. We'll finish it off. And then... I don't have any... That was kind of dumb, actually. Well... Let's run out of 7/7, give him something to shoot at. And then I'll hit him in the head. Alright. It's a 9/7, but it'll probably turn back into a 7/7. I'm assuming he'll prioritize taking care of the Flame Tongue Totem. And then he'll probably run this into that or something and start eating stuff. But I still have a 9/7 right now. I'll have a 7/6 next turn and a Dragonling. Or I can just run out the axe, depending on how I feel. Alright. So you put that to 1. And then you're going to hit it. And just take 1 billion damage off the top. That looks like what you're doing. Alright. Something with taunt? Nope. Let's drop that. And then put that down there, and then I think we just hit him because, I mean, he has the ability to heal these things, so hitting them makes him more likely to do that. Here he might be tempted to hit one of these two and then heal that, which, I mean, he's dead on board right now, so he kind of needs to start eliminating things, so I don't know. I'm not going to start guessing what he's going to do, because 3 cards in hand and at 10 life, he has a mind control he can play, so he can just steal my Ventricle Mercenary and put me in a really bad spot. Alright, that's still fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so I'll be 1 short. That's annoying. I don't want to be 1 mana short. Or 1 life short. 1 damage short. Words! They're hard for my mouth to make. Alright, so now we're well short, unless we draw a Lightning Bolt off the top. Lava Burst is just as good as a Lightning Bolt. Alright. And you're dead. Boom! Sweet! 3-0! This game's easy. I don't know what everyone's talking about. Oh, we're not going to level up a second time? Alright. But that's pretty sweet still. Ended up taking ourselves out. And we're up to Bronze League. Alright. Well, worst case scenario, even if this thing goes entirely pear-shaped, we still have the opportunity to play out 3 more games, and we went even, which means we get some money back, possibly a pack of cards or something, so... But yeah, this seems pretty good. I'm pretty happy with what we're doing here. I love some of the stuff on the wheel, though. They're pretty funny. Alright. And we're on the draw. That's actually really good to have. Because we can go a 6 Swampoos into Axe. And I don't think we need any of those right away. Because we're going to have a lot of ways of dealing with stuff in the early game. So we have a turn 1, a turn 2, nothing for turn 3, but then turn 4 and turn 5 look pretty solid. I mean, we have something for turn 3. And that's not technically for turn 3 because of the axe, but... Alright. That's probably not, like, the strictly most correct play because they have a ton of weapons. I mean, they're hunters. Their ability, though, is really powerful. It deals 2 damage to the enemy hero. I know it doesn't deal with anything on the board, but if they rush you down in the early game and you're at, like, 6 or 7 life, all of a sudden you're on a 3-turn clock, and you literally cannot do anything about it. Besides sit there and say, okay, well, let's deal some damage, and then let's do this, blah, blah, blah. Oh, sweet, I drew the other one. Alright, so that one I'm going to hold on to. And then I'm going to take the axe, kill that, and then hit him in the head. He gets to draw a card off of it, and I take a little bit of damage, but it's fine. Loot Hoarder is probably one of the few cards I like that have 1 toughness, because even if it does do something, even if they do something to kill it, it still draws you a card, so you're not losing a card. You're just basically not playing anything on turn 2 and making them do something about it. Okay. I mean, just gonna kill it. I'm getting really good value out of this this Stormforged Axe here. If you play something else, I'll keep bopping stuff on the head. If not, or even if he does, I mean, I have Spellbreak and Chillwind Yeti. And if it's super powerful for some ungodly reason, I can Lava Burst it down. But I doubt he'll have something like that. I know it may sound bizarre, but I might want to just use my silence on that. Yeah, he can play something else later on that's super powerful with silence, but he'll just have a 1/7 at that point, and that's not really that powerful. And I'll be able to just start beating him down, and every time he hits one of my things with the 1 power, I can just heal up at the end of turn. So I think I'm gonna do that, because silence gets rid of the taunt and allows me to hit him in the head again. And at this point, again, it basically is useless while I have this totem out, and I have a 1 in 4 chance of getting the totem back later. I want turnips, by the way. I really like the turnips. Come on. Come on! There we go. Turnips. Alright, so that's a secret. So it could be a number of things. There's one that when you attack his creatures, he gets a bunch of 1/1s. There's one where you attack him, it deals 2 damage to all of your creatures. And then there's another one where if you attack, if you play a creature, the creature takes 3 damage.
I wonder.
So I don't want to play out any creatures first. What I want to do first is I want to attack his creature, because I want to make this trade, because this has basically Death Touch, and I don't want him to be able to start killing my Spellbreaker or something like that. So I'll trade that off. Alright, so it's not Snake Trap. Now I'll attack him. So it's not that. So it must be Snipe, which means if I play a creature right now, it'll take some X number of damage when I play it. And I don't really care about the 1/7. I don't, because I'll still be able to heal. So I'll play that out and get it sniped. Yep, it deals 4 damage to it. Okay, it was 4. But I'm still going to get a heal, so he can't kill it with the Magashan Warden. And then next turn I can probably just beat down on that and kill it if I need to. Or I can play out a taunt. If he plays a weapon, I'm just going to Swamp Ooze right away.
Blood and plunder.
Okay. Ah, okay. So he's going to kill that and probably the Healing Totem, because then he'll get to keep his dogs. That's a good play. That's a good play. Because I really don't have a way of dealing with the 3/3 at the moment, besides running this into it. I mean, I could Stormpike Commando and hit it with the axe. That uses up my whole turn, though. Do I want to do that? And then I can just kill the Magashan Warden, too. And then he'll have to pick which of the 4/2s he wants to kill. Yeah, that actually doesn't sound that bad. Yeah, it's not the most efficient mana-wise, but... Alright, now I have a pair of 4/2s, and you have 2 1/1s. He does have the ability to buff, like he can buff them all, and then trade out evenly, but I'm assuming he'll trade off both of them for my Spellbreaker, because there are cards that let you return creatures to your hand when you play them. So he probably wants to make sure I don't have the ability to Spellbreak again, unless he has a bunch of X2s, in which case that's not the case. He could also have like multi-shot, which does I think 3 damage to 2 creatures.
The gates are open.
Yeah, he could have that as well. But I have Lava Burst, so I'll just Lava Burst that. It's Overload 2, so I'm not like super upset about it. And then I can just run out the Shield Master. And hit him in the head for 3, or for 4. Okay, cool. So we have a card advantage because his turn he has 4, and then on our turn we'll have 5. So we'll be technically up a card. And next turn we'll have 6 mana, which means we can hex whatever he plays, and then play our Feral Spirits.
What does the future hold?
Or we'll just kill it. If he has a weapon, we can drop the Ooze, which is one of the few ways I think he has to get back in the game is to play a weapon out. So, wait, that's 5-11? So close. I kind of want to go Feral Spirits Totem and put him to like 1. But I think that's not the right play. I think the right play is we have to just clear his board. Just keep him from having things on the board. And then we'll hit that, and we'll hit that. And then we'll play out Feral Spirits. And at this point, he's not dead on board, but I mean, being a shaman, he knows that I can have any number of things that can make him dead on board.
The gates are open.
Alright. And he's dead. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Because I just put the Flame Tongue Totem here and trade out the 4/2, and then that's an extra. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so he's not just dead again. I'm so bad at math. I can't believe that. All those years of getting educated. Alright, but I think I can easily do that, and then can trade this for that, trade that for that, and then finish that off with that. I still have 4. Oh, wait. Huh. I have to kill that first. I mean, it's one of those duh moments, but that means I should have placed the totem differently.
What to do?
Well, I guess I'll just trade that off. And then I'll trade these 2 off. Hit him for 4. And then I'll drop an Acolyte of Pain and a totem. I could have played the Ooze to put him under a ton of pressure, but he has some super powerful weapons he can play that I really can't deal with. So, you know, I don't want to have to deal with that nonsense. Alright, he didn't play any of them. Lightning Bolt off the top? No. Alright, well... Huh. Let's see what we get here. 1/1. So we can hit that into that, which they'll trade, and I don't want him to start drawing cards, so I think I'm going to do that. Which doesn't make this into a 2/2. I can hit with both of those, and then drop a big ol' 7/7. And unless that card was really, really good, I'm pretty sure he's just dead here. I really don't see how he gets out of this. He doesn't get out of this. Good game. Well played.
Well played.
We get it. You lost. Hurry up and die, please. And die. There we go. Good game. Sweet! Wow. Playing... I don't know if we're playing really well, or if our deck was just really good. Jeez. But I'm happy. I'm quite pleased. We're up to Silver League. So let's keep playing. 4-0 so far. So we're pretty happy. But this is when the opponents start ratcheting up in how good they are. The last thing I want to do is run into one of the people who stream it all the time. Because they, like, know the game inside and out. Like, they're really, really good. They're quote-unquote pro, because they do get paid in sponsorships and Twitch money. So, yeah. If I see, like, a Trump or a Renaud or something like that, I'm going to be super upset. If that's even how you pronounce Renaud's name. I don't know. He used to play Magic, and then he quit because the money was better, or something. So, whatever. Then he started playing this because, I mean, if you told me, oh, make more money playing a different game, and you can still play the game you like for fun, well, then yeah. I don't know why you wouldn't. This hand is a hand. And we'll keep it. We can go turn 2 Alpha, turn 3 Unbound Elemental, and then we can Lava Burst something if we really need to. But we don't have any turn 1s anyways, so let's do that. Game. We've talked about this. I want turnips. Thank you. Also, one cool thing about this game is it's like super interactive, so if you have an inability to pay attention to what's going on at times, you can just click on everything. You can, like, make kites fly, like lights turn on and off, and things turn. It's a magical life. It's a magical, magical life. Alright. He still has the coin, so we can go coin coin 3 drop. But I don't think I'm too worried about doing that. Oh, he's playing a 5 or a 4? He's playing a 5? Alright. Luckily, we have Lava Burst. But unluckily, that's a 3-6. I was kind of hoping he'd play out something with 5 toughness, so we could do that. I mean, we could play that out.
I wonder.
But, I think we just have to 2-for-1 ourselves here. And then only be able to play a 2 next turn. I guess we can just play a totem next turn. Alternatively, we can play that out. He'll probably eat the Dire Wolf, and then we can hit it, and then hit it with this too, which kills it. But we're still getting a 2-for-1 off the Dire Wolf, probably. So, yeah, I think this is the only real good play we have. The other one gets us a slight advantage off of that, but it also gives them the opportunity to play anything on turn 3 that interacts with our thing. And they do have a decent amount of removal and stuff that they can do, and we don't want to have to deal with that nonsense. So, alright. Sweet. Do we play that? Yeah, we play that. I forgot for a second who we were playing against. Druids, I don't believe have weapons. I've played Druids a couple times. I don't think I've seen weapons from them, so we're going to pretend they don't have them. Because they have the ability to shapeshift, and they have like 1 turn, gain a bunch of attack damage and a bunch of armor, like, you know, that type of stuff. Because they're, you know, they can turn into wolves and stuff. They're druids, you know? That's what they do.
Pass me that arc light.
Alright, so we're just going to draw a card here. And I'm assuming trade for the ooze? No? Alright. I figured he would trade for the ooze. We get up to 5, and for our 5 mana, I think we're just going to play out an elemental in that and then trade that across. Because then next turn, if we get a good board state, we can Lightning Storm or something. Alright, we'll trade that across, make a totem. Cool. We can even throw down the Flame Tongue next turn, possibly. And a Yeti, depending on what he does here. If he plays out some stuff that dies to Lightning Storm, we'll Lightning Storm and Flame Tongue Totem. If he doesn't play stuff that dies to it, then we'll do whatever. What is going on here? Looks like there's like a force field there or something. It's weird. I never noticed like the little light textures that move about in here. Huh. It's bizarre. If I turn the light back on, do the weird things go away?
I'll
No?
put it on your tab.
Oh, a brewmaster. Well, that's pretty good. Returns it to his hand. Oh, he's gonna play something else out?
Ready to ride.
Oh, he's gonna kill my elemental. Alright, well if he's gonna do it like that, then I'm just gonna drop a Boulder Fist Ogre and hit him in the head. That way this doesn't make a trade happen. Like if I run out the Yeti, he'd probably just trade, or if he had any kind of tricks, then he could get around it. And I'd rather not deal with that nonsense. I'm just gonna play out something bigger than anything that's on the board and claim this game is in my control. The way he's been playing, I think he might actually just hit me in the head. Yeah. So he doesn't have anything that can deal 2, or else I'm pretty sure he would have used it. He's just gonna eat my totem. Yeah. Alright. Alright. What do I draw off the top? An axe, huh? I mean, I guess I could just clear the board with the axe and the lightning storm. But I think I'm just gonna run that into that. So let's draw a card. Because I don't think I'm gonna make that play. Alright, that's not something that helps us. I'll be up to 7 mana next turn if I play this, which I think I'm fine with. Yeah. I'll run that into that, and then if he wants to trade that off, I'm fine with it. And I'll just throw down the axe and not use it. Because it's not worth using it, because he'll probably just trade this off. The issue is we're way behind in cards still. Like, oh, he plays that? It's going to be difficult to deal with. I'm not going to lie to you folks. That's hard to deal with. I think I just have to drop the Ventricle Mercenary and make a totem. And just try to kill him, or kill this thing with that. Oh, sweet. That was probably one of the better ones I could have drew. Alright, so if he spends his whole turn bopping that, we can drop a totem and 2-for-1 ourselves again. Or we can just hit with that and prey on the Lightning Storm. Either way, we're in a pretty bad spot right now against this guy. He just has all the cards in the world. We're not able to keep a board advantage because of the way druids work. I mean, they're a lot of control type stuff, a lot of big taunts and the like. So it's really hard for me to deal with my stuff because I do a lot of like little damage here, little damage there. In putting down something with 10 toughness or an 8/8 or something like that. It's just the way the mechanics of the game work. I don't think it's like, don't take this for me saying, oh, druids are imbalanced against shamans. I you know, just didn't play it perfectly, and sometimes it doesn't work out. So let's see what he has.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
Alright. That's a little bit scary, depending on what he has. Oh, geez. Okay, that's actually pretty scary. Because if he has, like, something, like a spell, then he can kind of blow me out pretty hard. Alright, I'm up to 9. I think I'm just going to Lightning Storm and see what I get. Hopefully I can hit with 3 on that. The issue is if I Totem Lightning Storm. Huh.
What to do?
Let's try the Totem. Pray we hit the wind one. We got it. Sweet. Alright. Please kill that one. Very nice. Very, very nice. And then we'll hit that. It doesn't even die. We'll hit him in the face, and we'll end the turn. If he wants to spend a card to kill this, then I'm fine, because it frees up my hand and I can play a bunch of stuff next turn with my 8 mana. Like I can drop like a Yeti and a Dragonling Mechanic, or a Dragonling Mechanic and Flame Tongue Totem. I can do a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, that's actually really good. Huh. Alright, he got me. And he's gonna kill that off. Alright. Well played. I'll give him that. I don't want to run Feral Spirits into that, because that's just not a wise decision. I can hit it, and then shoot it, and then Spirits. I think that's the way to do it, though. And then drop those. And then next turn we have a number of different things that we can do in combination. But it all depends on what he does. Like, if he has 4 cards in hand. Good job. Good job. That's bad for me. Does he want to deal damage to something? No? Okay. Well, luckily, I have this. So I'm just gonna drop it between the spirits. And then run them both into that. And then I'm gonna hit him. Then I'll play out the Yeti. And Sweet Taunt. So he can't hit my Flame Tongue Totem right now with Hasty Creature, unless he has multiple Hasty Creatures or a buff or removal or any number of things. So that's good. Alright, that's just a 4/4. Draws him a card. Very good card, by the way. 5 mana 4/4 cantrip that lets you have an extra spell damage. I mean, that's pretty powerful stuff. I'm going to kill it next turn, but unless he has a way of buffing or killing things.
I must safeguard the land.
Yeah, that's a good card in this situation.
I smell blood.
Alright, alright. That's your turn? Cool. So let's kill that. Puts that to 1. And then we can play... Abomination doesn't need any help. Dragonling. Are we guaranteed to play Totem this turn or not? If we go Abomination, Dragonling, we're not.
I wonder.
I think I want to put Abomination over here. But then he'll just run both of his guys into it and wrath my board, basically. So I don't want to play Abomination this turn. So I'm going to play out the Mechanic.
Me and Mr. Right.
And then I'll drop that over there. And I'll make a Totem. Oh, that's actually not bad. Heals that up to a 6/2. Sadly, not enough to survive the next turn, because I'm assuming he'll kill it by hitting with things, but we'll see. A swipe does pretty good damage to me, but luckily it doesn't wipe my entire board. I get to keep some stuff alive, and then I start getting heals, so... Unless he has a double swipe. If he goes like swipe on that, then I'm in pretty bad shape. Alright. That's annoying. What else you got?
Ready for this?
An Archmage? That's also very annoying. Huh. Well. Oh, that actually helps out a ton. Alright, you're less annoying now. And oh, good job, Mark. You always do things in the right order. Thanks, brain. Then I'll hit that. Finish it off with my axe. Pop him in the head. And I don't want to run this out, because if he has a way of killing it, it wipes my whole board, which is really awkward. Alright, if that's all that he has and he's just going to kill my Dragonling, that's fine. What else you got? You got more. I know you got more.
For the crusade!
Alright. So, I'll trade that out. I'll hit you with my last thing of that. And then I'll just do that. Because, again, I don't want to run out the Abomination. It's just actively bad right now, and I'll hold on to the Lightning Bolt. Because I don't need to use it right now, because it doesn't kill him. These are the times where I desperately need one of my big finishers, and our deck isn't really well suited to have a bunch of finishers, so it's kind of bad. Oh, he's going for my face? Well, that's subpar for me. Oh, sweet. That's good, though. I'll put it here. And then put him to 7. What do we get for this? Wind Totem? So there's another 4. I just don't want to run that out, because if he has any way of dealing with it, he kills so much of my stuff. Because if he does it, he'll take out everything except for these two. He can then bite that for nothing. And then I can't kill him with the Lightning Bolt in that, because that'll only be 5 damage. And he'll be at 6. No, he'll be dead.
There is little time. I wonder.
Let's do it. And I'll just hope he doesn't have like a swipe or something crazy. Oh, no, he'll gain an armor. No, that was a terrible play. Why'd I do that? That was a terrible play. Mark, you know how to play this game. Quit being bad at this game. Well, at least I know I'm getting a Taunt Totem next turn. That's always upside, knowing exactly what you're going to get for totems. I think if I got the Taunt Totem there, I wouldn't have played that. My thought process was, well, he's dead anyways, even if he does do something. And, he does have a way of dealing with it. That's bad. And now he kills that. Goes up to 1 armor. Which puts him just out of reach. Oh, and he has a Grizzly Bear. Okay. That's actually a pretty good draw. Let's see what we get here. Our own taunt. Alright, well, I'll kill that. Hit him. And we'll drop that. So we get to draw an extra card. That's a good draw. Alright. We're
Well played.
We're very well ahead here, and he said well played, so I think that might be him conceding. I can never tell. Sometimes well played means I'm conceding, sometimes it means I'm killing you, sometimes it means congratulations on your play. I only say well played in like the mid-game and the early game if he does something actually good. Otherwise it just gets confusing. Also, I'm curious what he has in hand. I mean, he's been holding at least one of these cards in his hand for most of the game. Alright, a swipe. So you're going to let me keep drawing cards? Sure. What do I get with this? The 1/1? I mean, I'm just going to run everything out. Bash him in the head. Put him just dead next turn. Then get to draw a card. Alright. Even if you armor up, I still have you dead. So what are you going to do about it?
Where shall I strike?
Taunt? Alright, alright. Not bad. I'm really low on health though, so I don't think I can afford to take the 4 in case he has a way of dealing a bunch of damage to me. So I'll make that. Doesn't help right now, though. I mean... play another Shield Master. If I run this into that, it doesn't change anything really math-wise. This still dies, and if he wants to bite that, that's fine. Because then I just have him dead with the axe. If he has any board wipe, that's really bad, so I want to keep something in hand just in case. If I take the 4 damage here, I go to 5. I just... There were so many things that he could do at that point. I just don't want to risk it. There were things with haste, and he could, like, have a swipe in hand or something, and then have haste, or something like that. If I was at 5, then he could, you know, bite this and then deal a bunch of damage to me off of a haste sky or something. I just don't want that to happen. I'm pretty sure he's just dead with that, though. Unless he kills me here. He could kill me here, right? I think there's a non-zero chance he could kill me. I'm at 5. You're just dead, by the way, I think. No, you're not just dead. Alright, Bloodlust. And you get that, and I'll kill you with my Mana Tide. Because to be fair, my Mana Tide Totem is what killed him there. I mean, it kept drawing me a bunch of cards and kept me in the game. Even though he had things that were, for the most part, bigger than things that I had. As Druids do. But, I mean, I just attritioned him out. I think the play he should have made earlier in the game was to kill the Mana Tide Totem with the swipe. But, it happens. But, sweet! Alright, one more for this video, and then I'll end it. And then we'll come back for video number 3. But for now, let's find an opponent and crush his face. Let's crush his face. Hopefully, we can do that at least. I mean, there's a possibility we do something like play against a mage with their ability to just have board wipe and stuff like that and easily deal with our small creatures. So who do we got? Alright, that's fine. We just did this. So hopefully we don't have to worry about it. So our draw is well, it's suboptimal. Oh look, it's MiniMark versus Mark. Huh. That's weird. That's kind of interesting. We'll ditch those two because they're useless and a 2-drop is always good. Sure. Fine hand. Fine hand. And we'll end the turn. One coconut, 2 coconuts. Alright. Swamp Ooze it is. Gives us the most power on the board, most likely to deal with anything he can play, even if he plays a 3-drop. Alright. You're just gonna bite it? Or claw it, rather? Sounds good. And you have a 1-drop as well? Oh, he has another 2-drop. Fair enough. Fairy Dragon's fine. So that means I can't play my Mana Tide out, though, because I'm not guaranteed to get something back. Could run out the Acolyte of Pain. He'll probably kill it, though. I'll play the Alpha. It's probably fine if we end up trading that off. Then the next turn I can go, like, Acolyte of Pain or something and do some good stuff with it. If he doesn't. Oh, he didn't. Wow. Okay. I mean, I guess I could just Lightning Storm. Maybe clear out his stuff. Then I have to play, what? 3-drop next turn, and I have a Mana Tide Totem, too? Then I'm trading 2 cards for 2 cards still. Otherwise, I can just run out the Acolyte of Pain.
What to do?
Let's just run out the Acolyte. Can draw me a card next turn. Because he can't effectively deal with that right now. Unless he wants to use up 2 of his mana as well and cut his turn in half. Or maybe make his entire turn just making me draw 2 cards.
Pass me that arc light
Which is fine.
scanner.
Nope, he does that instead. And he'll probably hit me. Which is fine. Well, I think I'm going to play with the Feral Spirits. So, because I'm going to play 2-drop anyways, I'll do that. And if I hit the Wind Totem... Oh, I hit the Wind Totem, so I'm going to Lightning Storm to potentially wipe his board. Rats. I missed.
Job's done.
That's fine, though. Next turn I'll have 4 mana, so I can play out the Feral Spirits or the Mana Tide, depending on what the board looks like. I'm assuming he has something at 5 or less to play out, and that's fine too. If he does that, then I'll probably just play Feral Spirits.
Squire, attend me.
Yep,
Ready, sir.
Feral Spirits it is. And I'll run my 1/1 into his 2/1 and kill it. Alternatively, I can do the same thing. Yep. Draw a card. Lightning Bolt. That's not terrible, but I don't think it's what I want here. I mean, I don't want to just kill a 2/2 off. I can deal a bunch of damage to that, so both of his things die, so we can't... So probably hit one, and if I play this out, then I'm stuck on 4 mana next turn. And I'd really like to have 5 mana available so I can play out the Mercenary. So I'll just end the turn.
Pass me that arc light scanner.
Oh wow, he just has like infinite cantrips, I guess. Which is good. That's actually really good, too. Then he gets to kill off both of my things. Alright. Alright. That happens. If I play that out, I'm probably just gonna eat those 2.
I wonder.
Then that'll still be alive, so he can hit me for 5, but then I can Lightning Bolt it next turn. And I'll have a full 8 mana available, so I can like Lightning Bolt it and play out the Boulder Fist. That seems fine.
You gotta be kidding me!
And if he chooses not to do what I want, then I can deal with it accordingly. I also have 2 damage from this if I need to next turn, if he plays something out that's like a taunt or something. Or I can Lightning Bolt. I have a number of tricks that I can play next turn if I need to. But this is going to hopefully be dead by the next turn happening. Oh, that's bad. Because now he sacks both of these into it, and then he gets, you know, creatures back. Unless he's just going to buff that. Wow. That's really good value he's getting right there. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we've already lost, but all does not look well for us. So what are our options here? I think we have to play out the Boulder Fist Ogre and just blow that up. Then he can sack everything into it and then get another 2/2 back, but at that point where I think we're getting pretty good values. Alright, then we'll kill that. And we'll return. Or he could have something else, like this guy, Mark. Great name, by the way. He's been pulling out some pretty good you know, tricks and stuff like that. So it's possible he can neutralize this with only a couple of things. He's gonna shoot me? Am I just dead? Does he, like, have a way of killing me here? Huh. I mean, I didn't realize my health was as low as it is. I don't think he can just kill me, though. Not yet, at least. Probably next turn, but not right now. Wow. How'd this game get away so fast? Well, oh well. I mean, we can clear the board. No, we can't. Alright. So we hit one, shoot the other, and we turn that into a frog.
Job done.
There. Can we stabilize at 4?
Play.
We cannot.
Well played.
That's game. Yep. Well, we got our first loss, but happens. He just kind of kept snowballing on us there. So happens though. So everybody, thank you for watching video number 2, and I will be back with video number 3 shortly, where hopefully, in Gold League, we can do some good stuff. So thank y'all, and I'll see you soon.